I'm Margaret, I'm English. I've had a long-standing problem with chest problems, long-standing issues. And when the pandemic, which didn't happen, but the epidemic of swine flu was happening, I had the flu and it worsened my chest problems. And I coughed for getting on for about 4 years, and eventually I was sent to a specialist at the hospital, and the first x-ray they did, they said there was an abnormality. And after quite exhaustive tests, I was diagnosed with lung cancer. Fortunately, it was only a small one, 1A, and I was able to have a lobectomy, which was the top part of my right lung removed. And we are now 2.5 years on, and I'm feeling a different person, feeling very well. I didn't let anything in. I don't know whether you say I was in shock or whatever, but there was I, just focused on, we're going to handle this. And I was quite short-tempered if people wanted to be emotional about it. I remember my mum was alive then and she was crying, and I said, I can't afford to cry. And please don't cry, because I'm not going to. I made myself a note of what I wanted to ask the doctor. Because the problem is the diagnosis I found was so shocking that you go into this autopilot and you won't always remember. One of the things that helped me was to think that this is today, to think that tears are water, a very clinical approach I had really, and to just watch yourself crying and that was it, and comfort yourself. I also wrote things down. I've kept a diary and I still continue to do so. And I was brutally honest about what I was feeling, some of the unkind things and some of the kinder things. And now I still keep it, but I'm able to keep this measure, and I'm thinking, gosh, you're about back to normal now. It is a difficult time. You are going to feel very, very emotionally disturbed. I think, I remember my doctor saying to me, you'll never be the same person again. And I don't know that you are. If something changes. I think there is a sort of grade of illnesses, and chest illnesses seem to come very much at the bottom of the social pile, really. Lung cancer, well, gosh, did I smoke 80 fags a day? And No, I didn't. And there'll be a lot of you listening to this that haven't done that, but maybe you've smoked. So therefore, when people say quite hurtful things, I think there's a little bit of guilt triggers in, because you feel as if you're being blamed for the fact that you have this condition. Take one day at a time. I just worked from one test to the other, and then when you're getting better, take one day at a time. I think I would say that.